Earlier this week, the Dallas Cowboys and head coach Mike McCarthy parted ways after failing to agree on a new contract. Reports suggest that team owner Jerry Jones's succession plans may have influenced this outcome. NFL insider Jane Slater reported that Jones proposed installing former Cowboys tight end Jason Witten as a head coach in waiting under McCarthy. This proposal reportedly led to a breakdown in negotiations, prompting McCarthy to end discussions. In his 5 seasons with the Cowboys, McCarthy achieved a 49-35 record, securing 2 NFC East division titles and 1 playoff win. His departure has sparked speculation about potential successors. Jones has reportedly expressed interest in University of Colorado head coach Deion Sanders, a former Cowboys player. However, concerns about Sanders' desire for autonomy and the size of his coaching staff may complicate this option. Other candidates include former New York Jets head coach Robert Saleh, who has defensive expertise, and Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, who has a long-standing connection with the Cowboys. Jones has also considered former tight end Jason Witten for a coaching role, though his limited experience may be a factor. The Cowboys' recent 7-10 season, following 3 consecutive 12-5 campaigns, underscores the urgency to find a head coach capable of leading the team back to Super Bowl contention. The franchise has struggled to replicate its mid-1990s success, and Jones's decision will be pivotal in shaping the team's future. As the search continues, the Cowboys are considering various candidates, each bringing unique strengths and challenges. The decision will significantly impact the team's direction and prospects in the coming seasons. In a surprising twist, the Dallas Cowboys' search for a new head coach has become a focal point of speculation and intrigue within the NFL. After parting ways with Mike McCarthy earlier this week, team owner Jerry Jones has reportedly taken an unconventional approach, described by NFL media's Jane Slater as a solo mission. Jones is personally making calls and exploring candidates, raising questions among fans and analysts about his strategy. This search follows the Cowboys' disappointing season and McCarthy's departure, which stemmed from stalled contract negotiations. Speculation suggests McCarthy was uneasy with Jones's plan to position former Cowboys tight end Jason Witten as a head coach in waiting, effectively ending talks. McCarthy exits Dallas with a respectable 49-35 record, 2 NFC East titles, and 3 playoff appearances over 5 seasons. Now, the spotlight turns to who will lead this iconic franchise next. The candidate pool is broad, featuring high-profile names, intriguing wild cards, and familiar faces. University of Colorado head coach Deion Sanders has been a name of interest, though insiders speculate that Jones's conversations with Sanders may be more about maintaining connections than serious negotiations. Sanders' preference for autonomy and a large staff could clash with Jones's tighter operational style. Another candidate making waves is former New York Jets head coach Robert Saleh. Known for his defensive acumen, Saleh represents a departure from traditional Cowboys-linked names like Kellen Moore or Jason Witten. Saleh's connection to Dan Quinn's coaching tree adds intrigue, as does speculation about Pete Carroll potentially building a Dallas-friendly staff, if considered. Jones's methods have drawn both curiosity and skepticism. The notion of a solo mission suggests a hands-on approach, but its effectiveness remains to be seen. Interviews and meetings appear to be in the early stages, with no immediate decisions expected. While fans and analysts debate the rationale behind Jones's approach, one thing is clear. This decision is critical for a team striving to return to Super Bowl contention after decades of underachievement. As the Cowboys weigh their options, the search for the next head coach is a mix of calculated deliberation and unpredictable drama, embodying the very essence of America's team. Whether Jerry Jones's solo mission yields the leader Dallas needs is a question only time will answer. The Dallas Cowboys' search for a new head coach has taken a dramatic turn, with Deion Sanders emerging as a legitimate contender for the position. While the franchise has yet to conduct its first official interviews following the departure of Mike McCarthy, Sanders' name has dominated early conversations, sparking both excitement and speculation. Insider reports suggest there is mutual interest between Sanders and the Cowboys, though some believe the connection may serve dual purposes. Critics speculate Sanders might be leveraging the situation to negotiate a better deal with Colorado, where he currently serves as head coach. Meanwhile, Jerry Jones could be using the Sanders buzz to keep the Cowboys in the spotlight during the NFL playoffs, a time when Dallas might otherwise fade into the background. One intriguing development involves star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who seemingly expressed his support for Sanders. Lamb liked an Instagram post from NFL on Fox about Jerry Jones reaching out to Sanders regarding the head coaching vacancy, as first reported by insider Jordan Schultz. While a social media like can be open to interpretation, it strongly hints at Lamb's endorsement of Sanders, a message Jones surely cannot ignore. If Lamb is on board, it raises questions about how other team leaders like quarterback Dak Prescott and linebacker Micah Parsons might feel. Both players were vocal supporters of McCarthy, but Sanders' charisma and legendary status could quickly win over the locker room. A two-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, and one of the most decorated players in NFL history, Sanders commands a level of respect few can match. His reputation as a motivator and leader could be exactly what the Cowboys need to rejuvenate their franchise. However, hiring Sanders comes with challenges. His lack of NFL coaching experience raises concerns about his ability to transition from college football to the professional level. Additionally, Jones's hands-on approach with the Cowboys could clash with Sanders' desire for autonomy, a dynamic that might either ignite conflict or produce transformative results. Sanders' unique aura makes him a candidate unlike any other. He could challenge Jones's established norms in ways that might push the franchise forward. Some argue that outside of Bill Belichick, Sanders might be the only coach Jones would consider granting significant control. While questions remain about Sanders' potential as an NFL head coach, gaining the trust and buy-in of star players like Lamb could give him a critical edge. A head coach's ability to unite and inspire a locker room is often underestimated, but Sanders' charisma and leadership might prove invaluable in this regard. As speculation continues, the Cowboys face a pivotal decision. Deion Sanders represents a bold and unconventional choice, but in the high-stakes world of the NFL, bold moves are sometimes exactly what's needed to achieve greatness.